Yo, what's going on, guys? Today we're going to be talking about some Call of Duty roster changes that are pretty interesting. But first, the intro that you saw in the beginning of this video is Mike going to do a new intro for all my videos. I am partnered with Vultra right now, so exciting to be that. I will do a different video explaining all of that, or not explaining it, just tell a video about it. But anyways, let's move on to the Call of Duty roster changes, because there's actually quite a big, well, there's some big ones, and one of them was pretty expected, or at least by me. We'll start with the biggest one. Optic Scumpii is no longer with Optic. He has decided to leave, or I'm not sure if he left or if he is was dropped, but either way, he's not a part of Optic anymore. He is now a part of Team Envious, and with Team Envy, Rambo has decided to retire from Call of Duty and is now coaching Envy, which is probably, in my opinion, is one of the better things he's done, because he is the smartest player in the game. Like, he knows exactly what he's doing, but he doesn't have the best gun skill. So in my opinion, the best thing for him was to get a or become a coach. That way he can use his knowledge and help his team, but he doesn't need the gun skill that he doesn't really have. In my opinion, he doesn't have the gun skill that all the other pros do, but he does outsmart them. That's why he is a pro player. So it'll be great to see him coaching. And the roster now for Team Envious is Proofy, Merc, Goonjar, and Scumpii. So the slaying power on that team is going to be ridiculous. You're going to have Scumpii, Proofy, Merc, Goonjar. All of them can go off. And the Envious is going to be a team to watch now. It's really they're because of Scumpii, they're going to be a team to watch. They already were like a top 4 team, but they already were relatively, they were probably a top 8 team before Scumpii, and they're definitely going to be a top 4 team with Scumpii, so look out for them. But bigger news, Optic, the Optic roster is now Ricky, Nadeshot, and Clayster. They don't have a 4th. And I have no idea who their 4th would be. And obviously Optic can get any player they want because just because of their name. If Optic offers you a spot, you do not turn them down. So they can get whoever they want to sketch on their team to join their team. So the only person that I could see is Saints, because he has been doing a lot of GBs and a lot of tournaments with Optic and doing very well in them. And I know an example of one is he played in the 2K tournament with them and they placed 2nd, and they lost to Curse LV, who's obviously top 3 team. And I mean, that's pretty good for them. They went up 2-0 and had problems with Scumpii's connection getting DDoSed. So I mean, that would be a good pickup in my opinion, Saints. He has a good slaying power behind him. But yeah, TK lost, or Clayster left TK. No one, I mean, a weird thing is he had the spot on Optic, or he had a chance to talk to Optic and become one of their players, but he didn't. Optic picked up Ricky instead, and they teamed with him, which, I mean, Ricky is not a bad player at all. He is a great player. And Optic with Nadeshot, Clayster, Ricky, and maybe Saints, that would not be a bad roster at all. So they have a lot of options of players they can pick from. Obviously, they can't pick any of the real, like, top player. I mean, no like top 3 players are they going to be able to get, because all of them will stay on their teams. Like Curse LV, no one's going to leave that team. Complexity, no one's going to leave that team. TK, because of Clayster leaving, and then they already went through experience with Goonjar leaving, they might get someone from TK to sketch on them. But the other person I would see is maybe Sharp or Neslo. But that's pretty far-fetched. I mean, I don't think they're gonna go after someone on TK. But you never know. I mean, Optic needs to get someone that can do something. It needs to start actually being the Optic we all know, where they are actually competing for at least a top 4 spot. But right now, the top 4 teams is Envious, Curse LV, Complexity, and TK. So you never know what could happen. I mean, Envious, I'm going to be on the lookout for Envious. They are definitely going to step it up with Scumpii, and it's going to be ridiculous. But this video is coming to a close, guys, so don't forget to hit that sub button, hit that like button. If you didn't like it, try refreshing it, try the video again, and I'll see you guys in my next video.
I had 2 of them out. No, 1 of them died.